Do you want to do more wild camping? Well, this is exactly the video for you. Today, I'm going to show you how I find wild camping spots, even with an 8.5 metre motorhome. Let's go. Good morning. Right, like I said, we're going to go find a park up today, but I thought I'd just show you where I am. It isn't morning. It's morning for you, but it's not morning for me. It's about 3 o'clock. So I stayed here last night. A retail park in Grays, right by Lakeside. So yeah, this is where I stayed last night. I had a look around. I couldn't find any signs to say I can't park here. No signs saying AMPR or no parking, 2-hour limit or anything like that. So I even saw someone in a car that looked, I say they looked local, but I just went up to him and said, right mate, is there any time limits on this car park? And he was like, nah, I don't think there is, mate. So, you know, I might get a ticket. I don't know. I don't know where from. No one's put anything on the screen. So, fingers crossed, no ticket. Lovely little park up. No real disturbance at last night. I did have the cameras on, so I could, you know, keep an eye out and, you know, if anything happened, I'd have it on camera. But yeah, pretty easy night. But I'm gonna head off now. Head down towards camper van camp out towards the South of England showground. That was hot. And gonna find a park up just before I go to the grounds tomorrow. But yeah, should be all good. This is pretty good because just over here there's a Tim Hortons, which I've got to say their food sucks. Absolutely sucks. They only serve vegan mayo and you have to pay 50p for it. And yeah, but the coffee's okay, but it's an all right place to do a bit of work. So I've been in there most of the morning, doing a bit of work, getting out of the motorhome, and yeah, just cracking on with stuff really. Putting a few finishing touches to some talks that I'm giving at the Camper Van Camp Out festival this weekend. Right, should we hit the road? One thing about this place is there's a lot of 2.1 metre entrances. Exits are fine, he says, he hopes. I don't know why they've got lots of little entrances and then big entrances further down. Not too sure about that. Okay, so I've put Horley into the sat-nav. That's right next to Gatwick. So I'm assuming there should be loads of parking restrictions in that town because it's so close to Gatwick. Most people will try and park their car there and get away without paying the airport parking. Hence, it should be quite a task, I'm thinking, maybe to Wild Park and find a place to park up for the night. We will find out. Right, so I am at the Tesco's in Horley. I've put in the sat-nav just a random street, as you can see there. So I'm aiming away from the airport. I don't want to go to the airport. That would just be bad, and yeah, not good in a vehicle this size. I'm not going to follow the sat nav exactly, but as long as I'm heading in the direction away from the airport into all these houses areas, then it'd be fine. And yeah, we're just going to go find a park up for the night, and I'll take you along and show you what I'm thinking, where I would park, where I wouldn't park, and why. So let's crack on, shall we? Right, so I have hung around in Tesco's for a few hours. I didn't want to be going to find a park up about 4:04 because people are not home yet, and that's not realistic, you know. Like, the streets are going to be empty because people are still at work. So, you know, that's not really fair, is it? I want to show you as realistic as I can how I find spots, so I don't want to be, you know, giving myself an advantage and finding somewhere at 4 o'clock, 4:30 before everyone's finished work and, you know, no one's home yet. So that's why it was easy for me to find somewhere. Let's go right at this roundabout, and then we should start getting into some streets and some estates, and we'll find somewhere to park for the night. Worst case scenario, I have got that Tesco's to go back to. It is a pay, so I think you can pay with the Horizon app or one of the apps. I'm not sure how much it is, but I just know that there is a board that we can pay with. So if worst comes to worst and I cannot find anywhere to stop, then we've got somewhere which, you know, is an option. I've never stopped in this area, so I'm not too sure what we're going to find. It might be super easy, it might not. But I've never not found a place. We'll always find somewhere. And that's one of the, I think, the biggest fears of people have about, you know, finding park-ups. And that is that they're not going to find one, they don't know where they're going to go, then they start getting anxious about sleep, where they're going to sleep for the night. And I understand it makes sense. But once you've been doing it as long as I have, which is, well, I'm working on my 9th year now of living full-time on the road, so it's so easy. And it is easy once you know a few little, you know, hints, tips and tricks, and what to look for and what not to look for, really. Welcome to Horley. Lovely. Okay, so we can start going down some side streets. Now let's go down this one. See, now right here, I'd park right there where all them cars are, where the 4 cars are, the 2 white ones in the middle. I'd park there because that is on, oh, what is that? Is that, oh, it's a church. That's fine. I thought it was a school. I was going to say, no, I don't park near a school because kids are terrors. And there's loads of kids here, which, yeah. I'm gonna reverse it because it looks like it's a dead end on the map, so make sure there's no kids around. The paperwork of running a kid over is not great, so let's not do that, shall we? Why do they think I'm an ice cream man? What the hell? Is that a fat joke or something? Are the kids bullying me? But yeah, right here where this van is, I'd park here, and where all these cars are, it'd be perfect. Perfect little spot. Let's go down here. Right, where this van is. Yeah, I'd park right where this van is. That's at the side of someone's house, that's all right. There is double yellows just in front of it, but oh, I've gone down another dead end. What am I doing to myself? I do this for you. I do this for you. This is going to be interesting. Let's have a look. I've got to be able to turn around down here somewhere. Or not. It's great fun taking a wrong turn. I'll be able to turn around somewhere down here. Shit, well, I've got to. I am lucky. I was a lorry driver, so I'm a confident driver, and you know, this kind of stuff doesn't faze me in the slightest, of going down small streets, and if I had to back out, that doesn't bother me or worry me. So, but if it worries you, then definitely do your research before you. When I say do your research, I mean, like, I search for park-ups many ways, which I do talk about in my book. I have got a book on wild camping. Now that was another lovely night's park-up. No problems, no knock, no hassle. Now if you would like to start wild camping just like me, and finding places to park without the dreaded knock, then grab my book. It will teach you everything you need to know from 8 years of experience of mine without ever getting a knock. Grab it now. You're not going to want to miss it. Yeah, like I say, you can do research in many ways. So I find park-ups in various different ways. Some being with the parking apps, Park for Night, Search for Sites. So I use those. I'm going to bump the curb here because it's getting a little bit tight. I then, you know, zoom in on Google Street View, have a little look around. So if you are looking for a park-up like that, then that is how I would. Oh, hello, mate. You're on camera right now.
Right.
I'm just finding a park-up in the area.
I literally just saw the van cross my path and I went,
Yeah.
you right?
Yeah, good. Right. Down another street, and hopefully this one isn't a dead end. Right, let's have a look, shall we? There's a lot of driveways around here, and this is quite a tight street. I love end of houses because you're not like in full view of someone, because, you know, I mean, I can park outside someone's house. I mean, like parking here, I could park here because the bushes are so high. The neighbours can't see you who live in that house. They can't see you. Not that it's bad to be seen, but it's just one of those things that just makes it a little bit easier for you, makes it a little bit easier for them. You know, you're not attracting as much attention, but it is a tight road, so I wouldn't want to park here if I didn't have to. It's not saying I wouldn't, and if I had a smaller van, you know, I'd probably really, you know, be all right doing it. Right, I wouldn't park next to the shop because that'll be busy. Lots of people coming and going. So let's do a left here, and then let's try and go. Oh, do you know what? We'll do a right, and then we'll do a left, because that looks like a bigger street. Bungalows are usually nice and quiet. I know it's stereotyping, but it's nice and quiet. I mean, this doesn't look like a busy, popular, headbanging party scene area. Not that many places do. That is a tight road. I mean, I wouldn't park anywhere down here, but somewhere down there maybe? A little side street. Let's see if we've got any more little side streets. These all go to dead ends. I've had enough of dead ends already today. Don't want to go down anymore. Looking like this is a school or a sports centre of some sort. Oh, tennis club. So that'll probably be busy until dark, and then that'll be it. Now right here, behind this Fiat 500, I'd park there all day long. All day long. Now you are outside the front of people's houses, but they've all got driveways, so their cars are fine. There's plenty of space. I'm sure there's going to be more spaces around here. Now, when I say I don't park outside shops, there's shops here. There's shops. As I say it, then there they are. I wouldn't park near shops. I mean, there's a kebab house there. I love a kebab house, but I wouldn't really park right next to one, just because they're busy. They're going to have a lot of people coming and going. So I just wouldn't do it. And the same with shops. And then with schools, kids are kids, you know, we've all been there, you know, we're all little terrors at one point. You know, they love kicking a ball around, they love kicking a can around. So I just wouldn't park near schools. There's always traffic early in the morning, you know, it's just not worth it. Now this little lay-by here on the right, I'd park there. That would be good, even though it is right outside someone's house. I would still do it. Just for a night, just for a cheeky night. You know, the sun is so bright. Have we got anywhere down here? See, there's a lay-by here, but they're full. But I would park where that one is. That would be perfect. That's not bad. I'd prefer to park where the tree is, because again, it gives you just a bit more cover. You know, people look out the window, they just can't see you as much. I'm not saying you're invisible, because this is an 8.5 metre, 5-ton motorhome. That's the thing that always gets people when I use the term stealth camping. That winds people up so much. Oh, you're not stealth. You're not stealth. Obviously, I'm not, I know. If you guys are new here, then welcome to the channel. I'm Darren, I am the Urban Motorhome. And as the name suggests, I predominantly park urban, a wild camp. And I've been doing that. I've been wild camping and parking urban for over 8 years now. And I've never had the knock and been told to move, clear off, get out. Never had it, which I'm pretty proud of, to be fair. If you are trying to do more wild camping, or you've never done it and you want to start, it is a daunting thing, I know it is, but that's why I do these videos. Now, this isn't how I normally find a park up. I don't just drive around aimlessly, hoping one will just pop out in front of me, because that is a very big waste of diesel, and diesel prices today are ridiculous. I drive around like this to show you how to park up and how to find park ups. Because I could just sit in front of a camera and say, right, park here, park there, park here, park there, but, you know, don't do this, don't do that. Now, I park along where all these cars are, where this Mazda is. That's a good spot. That is a nice little spot. Yeah, so that's the reason I drive around aimlessly in areas that I've never been to before, in hope to, you know, make it difficult for myself to then show you where I'll park up. And help you guys. You're welcome. You are welcome. Always got to be wary of any signs, no parking, this, that, and the other, because you don't want to get yourself a fine, or get yourself told off by anyone local and annoy anyone, because that isn't what we're out to do. We're out to just nab a space, have a cheeky night, and then move on. And if we all do that and then just, you know, play by them rules, and the main rule, don't be a dick, don't abuse places, just, you know, nab a night, like I say, move on, clean up if there's any rubbish there, because we don't want to be tarred with the brush, then we'll be fine. And all these spaces will be here for us to use for quite a while. Now I think I've come to another dead end. So I'm going to spin round and then we're going to go back. Oh, hang on. Let's go down here. I think I can turn around down here. Yeah, there's a lot of houses down here. But it seems as though, I mean, I ain't going to park here. I mean, I could park here, to be fair. Do you know what, guys? I think I might have found an absolute belter of a little park up. Let's have a look, shall we? This ain't 100% I'll stay here, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna. Let me show you over here. There's still plenty of space. There's a lot of dog walkers. And it's a nice... Wait, it's Emmeline Meadows. There we go. Just there. Look at the motorhome. There's plenty of space there. I'm at the side of someone's house, so that's fine. Not directly, you know. There's still parking there, and then there's still parking here, which is fine. And then there is a car park over there. There's still spaces for everyone if, you know, there's more people coming home from work. And I'm in a meadow. See, there is some beautiful park ups out there, even near Gatwick, for an 8.5 metre motorhome. Look at it. Is that water down there? I'm always attracted to water. It's the fisherman in me. This is a pretty good park up. I mean, I haven't slept here yet, and it could be awful for whatever reason, but it's not looking too shabby. I know some of you will be pretty curious of where this place is, so let me show you the what 3 words and give you that. So the what 3 words is Hugs, Dive, Shock. There we go. Hugs, Dive, Shock. So that is the what 3 words to this location. I mean, it is called Emmeline Meadows, so that narrows it down as well, but it's a lovely little place. So if you do pass this area, then don't swarm it and only stay one night, clean up, and if it's busy, find somewhere else. Yeah, that is it. The blinds are drawn. I am staying here. I mean, look at this view from my window. It's going to be lovely in the morning. Right, I've just set a camera up on the roof with a power bank just to record a nice sunset. That's going to go on for about an hour and a half, I think. And while that's doing that, I think I'm going to start dinner. Dinner's going to be a pretty simple one tonight. I marinated some chicken thighs earlier. It's a piri rub from Lidl's. Yeah, Lidl's. It's just that one. It's not too spicy at all, really quite nice. And yeah, gonna chuck them all in the air fryer and just blitz the hell out of them, roast the hell out of them. I love chicken thighs, I love chicken wings, and chicken thighs. So yeah, let's get these bad boys cooking. Look at that. Yes. I don't know if I've shown you these, but I've got new lights above. Hey, there we go. I'll show you them later. But look at that. And it's on a proper plate. Look, I'm a real boy. Now, one thing you guys know, I am a mayonnaise fanatic. Love mayonnaise. But have any of you tried this, the new sauce from Aldi? It's absolutely banging. They had it once, I believe last year, as a special, like in the middle aisle special, and it's basically a copy of the Subway Southwest sauce. The amount of people I've tried to buy Subway Southwest sauce from in Subways is unreal. I've like asked managers, can I buy a bag, can I buy a box, I'll pay, you know, I'll pay proper price for it. They all say no, they won't sell it to me. Can't bribe anyone these days, but Aldi have brought out their own, and you have got to try it because it is banging, absolutely banging. It's got a little kick to it, nothing major. It's so close to the real stuff. It's unbelievable. So yeah, definitely, if you like sauces, head on down to Aldi and check that out. All right, I'm gonna scoff my face. Good morning. It is a lovely, bright, sunny morning in this beautiful parkup. No problems whatsoever last night. A few cars until about, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock at night. Just bus, I assume locals. But yeah, nothing happened. CCTV was on all night. I've done a little check. No one loitering around. No one looking at anything. No one doing anything. But yeah, lovely little park up. It's just shows you can find them. They are out there. It's not too hard. It's just, you know, having a little bit of confidence, having a little bit of knowledge, and you're good to go. You are good to go. If you do want to do park ups like this, then do I've got so many other videos on the channel, or like I said earlier in the video, I have got a book which I've released. I've never had the knock. If you scan the QR code up here, then you can go check out the book. It's got so many 5-star reviews on the website. And I'm really thankful of any of you that have left reviews. Go check the book out if you want to do more wild camping, because there is so many spots out there, and it doesn't have to be hard. It really doesn't. It is easy to do, because I do it day in, day out with an 8.5 metre motorhome. So if I can do it, you can do it. Had a lovely little morning, done a little bit of work, emptied the dishwasher. Do you know what? That is becoming one of my favourite things to do on every couple of days that I turn it on, is empty the dishwasher, because I absolutely hate doing the dishes. So having the dishwasher in the motorhome is an absolute game changer. I really, really am enjoying it. I know a lot of people said it's a waste of time, you live on your own, what are you doing, why are you doing that? But I love it. Couldn't get on with it more, really couldn't. But oh, I was going to show you the lights, wasn't I? Let me show you the lights that I've got. These are pretty cool. I found them on Amazon the other day, and I can't remember how much they were. I'll put the details below. This is them. They're just magnets. So that's the base, and then this is the light, which is really pretty cool. And now I'll do it a bit of an angle. You can turn it on, obviously. Then you can do it motion sensors. So if you hold that, then it'll go to motion. And then you can change it back to just on and off. Then you've got different colours, different warmths of light. So, which is pretty nice. And then if you hold it, it will go dim, and then hold it again, it will go bright. If you can see there, they're rechargeable with USB type C, and then you just plonk them back up, and then you can angle it wherever you want. How good's that? So I have quite a dead spot of light here and a dead spot of light here. So in the evening I can just literally come along, pop it on, there you go, more light. But you can put them anywhere, and they don't fall off. They haven't fallen off whilst I've been driving, so the magnets are strong. Pretty simple solution really, no wiring, no messing around. Rechargeable, so I just recharge them every couple of days, and easy. There's even a bonus here of actually having a bin, so I'm going to get rid of the rubbish whilst I'm here. That is me done and dusted. I'm going to be leaving here now, heading over to Camper Van Camp Out. Please let me know what shows you're going to be at this year. There's going to be so much going on. If you want to know what shows I am going to be at, then just head on over to the website /shows, so theurbanmotorhome.com/shows, or click the link in the description and you can see what shows I'm going to be at and what ones I'm talking. It's going to be a packed year, it really is, and I cannot wait. Let me know which shows you're going to be going to. I can't wait to get to them. It is going to be a packed year, it really is, and this is the starting whistle, it really is, because from now on it is like pretty much go until October at the NEC. I love it. If you've got any hints, tips, questions about park ups or any of that stuff, drop it in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great week. Bye.